What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Walt Disney Company, ticker symbol DIS. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for the donation. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at Disney on the daily chart, and then we'll look at the weekly chart. So what's going on? Well, we had a nice uptrend when price bottomed back here in October of 2023 up until late March of this year. It traded all the way up to the 120 price level. So let's take a look at historically if that was high or not, or was it a reversal area. And you can zoom out just a little bit and you go back here in February 2023 and August of 2022, you can see that price is having a hard time surpassing that 118 level and staying above it. So we can go and draw a line there. That's an obvious level that price is having a hard time surpassing. It does surpass it, but immediately breaks out and fails. Same thing right here. Broke out and failed. So something's going on this price level. Could be several different reasons. But technically, it's an area where traders are, exiting their long positions, entering short positions. And that's basically what's going on technically. So price is reversing. So we had a nice uptrend in play, and now we're in a downtrend. So price broke this upward trend line, which was showing the momentum, but now it's broken. So the momentum has shifted towards the downside, and we can go and draw a channel or even a trend line for this downward price action. So something like that is what's in play as of right now. It looks like there's a strong downward momentum for the Walt Disney Company. So I'm expecting more downside. I don't think this is over. This doesn't look like a place for price to reverse off of. Maybe there's a little bit of support right here from the prior breakout, but this is a pretty strong trend. Most likely it's going to continue trend down lower. And if you zoom out further, it looks like price has just been trading sideways for about a few years now, dating back to about May or June of 2022. It's just been oscillating back and forth between the 118 level and the sub $100 level, like the $85, $86 level. So basically price had a huge gap right over here. There was a huge gap right over here created by that earnings report. Price traded higher, came back down, filled in the gap, and we're still trading down lower. So where are my levels that I would be keeping an eye on? I would say the first level is obviously going to be the prior lows right here. This is an obvious level that everyone can easily look at. And the next level would be slightly above it, probably around the $85 level. So again, those are my two levels. I think they're one of the stronger reversal points. Price can obviously reverse. It's not guaranteed to get there. It can stop sooner than that. But these are the targets that look like magnets, and I'm pretty sure price can reach them. We do have earnings report sometime early next month before market open, August 7th. So there's a good chance that probably could also continue to help drop down that price, even without knowing what it's going to be. Even if it's bad or good, there's a good chance price will drop down lower. If it does pop up higher, I don't think it'll lead to a trend reversal. Most likely it'll just lead to lower prices. So those are my two targets, looking at 85 and the $80 level, because this was the prior breakout right here, and this was the prior lows of this consolidation and sideways trading range going on. I don't see a lot of bullish signs. I can't really draw a trend line like this. There's no trend line for that price to stall out at. It's dropping down pretty sharply. You see that we're below the EMA. You can even draw a trend line like this towards the downside. So still strong momentum towards the downside. I'm expecting sub 100. We're already at sub 100, sub 90. So I'm looking for the mid 80s and then probably the low 80s. Take a look at the weekly chart. Looking at the weekly chart, it shows that we had a strong move up higher, but whatever goes up fast can also go down fast as well. So we had a strong move up, and now we're going back down just as quickly. So all of this will probably be wiped out, and I'm expecting price to continue to move down lower. So it's more clear on the weekly chart, that sideways trading pattern. It's not really like a trend like over here. We had an uptrend, now we had a downtrend. This is a sideways trading trend. So basically traders, they're not holding this long term. When traders are buying low, they're just holding it for maybe a few months to a year tops and just dumping it. And that's exactly what price is doing, is finding resistance at the 118 level. And I was selling off for them to redo it again. So we'll see if that happens again. But as of right now, it's headed lower. Expectation is 85 and then the $80 level. So that's all I have on the weekly chart. It's not looking good for Disney as of right now. It's coming back down to that 2020 low. And truthfully, if you look at this, it'll be easier on the monthly chart. So let's take a look at this monthly chart. So whenever price is in a consolidation pattern, and then it gets outside the consolidation pattern, and it comes back in it, you could say this is fair value. So right here between these two black lines is generally you could say fair value, or price likes to trade at. So you see that it's trading sideways here for several years. It broke out, came back in, broke out, came back in, still trading sideways, and now it's headed towards the downside of that sideways trading pattern. So that's all I have for Disney on the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. You can see that there's not a lot, stop in price. Maybe this trend line right here, but this one was really broken. We'll see when it gets to that $80 level. So that's all I have for, or $85 level. So that's all I have for Walt Disney Company on the daily, weekly charts. Expect more downside because of this downtrend, because the targets are lower. There's not a lot of bullish signs, practically any at all as of right now. It looks like the momentum has shifted towards the downside, and the best case, or the best expectation to have, is that you will see more downside in the future. That's all I have for Walt Disney this week, and maybe I'll give you guys an update sometime in the future. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.